Right, hello. We're gonna talk about Heroes of Might and Magic. I played this game since the first part, although very little, because I was kinda young, but very much enjoyed the second part. The third part was really good, like it's a landmark, pretty much. The fourth one was controversial, but I liked it. Fifth one, I really liked. Was yeah, I liked it. I especially like the combination of skills gave you another skill that was unique. So yeah. I didn't play the sixth part. Very little, but wasn't for me. So I gave it a good old skip. Right. It's a Heroes game. Heroes of the olden era, that's for sure. I made a whole list. These are my thoughts on this game. First, I thought there was too many resources, but I readjusted that because on the other map I actually got killed because there was no resources. So I guess that's a bit of random. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm the judge. The jury is still out on that one. Right. The problem is I'm gonna give you a list, and what I'm gonna do a deep dive on some of them because some of them you can just say that I don't like, but some of them make no sense in greater sense. They're just not gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna give a good experience. Ascension makes no sense, right? Ascension is a skill for humans, which is unique to humans, and that's what you started with, always and always. Well, it does. If the stack dies, something happens, basically. It doesn't even matter what happens, because nobody is gonna anticipate and plan his battle plan with the hope that his stack is gonna die. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. That's a bad plan if you're planning for your stack to die. So this makes no sense. Maybe if you switch it to some other, I don't know, that many hit points or I don't know, something else, this could work. Abyssal Communion makes no sense. Right, Abyssal Communion is a skill unique for the schism. That's actually after each victory the hero increases their communion level. Right. This one's not the worst, but it puts you on the actually, yeah, you gotta keep fighting in this one. So if you don't fight, it goes down. Unless you're gonna get a law that's actually will have it always up. Anyway, it requires you to fight every turn. At least once. Preferably more. So, you know, it's gonna start feeling like work at some point. So, I don't know, I would change the requirement for it to, you know, for the victories. That way, person won't feel like they have to do something because the game tells them, and instead they're gonna do something that they want to do. Right. Town Portal too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's gotta be a level 5 spell, I think. because it breaks the game, and you can do it 3 times. It's even worse. I mean, yeah, all that kind of stuff. That's breaking the game, because you can go around towns pretty much. That's pretty much indefinite. 3 portals. That's like there's no surprises then. Nobody surprises nobody. You cannot like sneak into someone's castle and then do. I don't know. That's what it felt to me. These are my reflections on it, so that's how I felt about it. I think it was too easy. Double casting breaks meta. Right, there's this skill that allows you to double cast in a fight. And basically it. Yeah, it's a meta breaking pretty much OP skill that everybody would have to have in order to face any kind of actual chances. If you're fighting somebody with that skill, it would basically, the skill is meta. It's a meta before the game even started. That's what it is. Right. Yeah, okay, recruitment. That breaks meta too. In a way that you got the skill that you can bring in the creatures from your castle. Sorry guys. That's not even coffee. That's tea. They're high energy, high octane breakdown here. Anyway. Recruitment is a little OP too, because it will be shame not to have it. I mean, the guy who has it will ultimately win. If the guy on the other side doesn't. It's too powerful. And it gives you that spell that you can bring creatures. And that spell maybe could work if it was expensive and creatures cost you mana. Like 3 mana for a big creature, 1 mana for a small creature, etc, etc. That could work. Or maybe even movement points, something like that. Upgrading artifacts. I like it. Yeah, why not? The whole alchemist dust thing, that's pretty neat. I like it. That's really gives you some strategical advantage or tactical advantage, whatever you want to call it, because you can upgrade spells and you can upgrade artifacts, and nobody can tell what you're doing with this. So yeah, that's actually the most important thing you guys did here with this. That's very good. I like it very, very much. And it requires breaking down artifacts, which makes them scarce, which makes it all good. That everything about it I actually like. Really, really do. That's yeah. That's gonna be I'm gonna enjoy this one for a long time. Class skill. Yeah, in general, all the class skills are not that useful. Not really. I mean, the warlock skill, kinda dungeon skill, yeah. This kind of, it's better, but you still gotta remember to change the stance. It's just a little bit annoying. It's all work, basically. So, yeah, as long as that can just be there, you can go with the skill or speciality. I would have hero speciality before I had class speciality, if I'm gonna be honest with you completely, because that's the classic heroes trope. There's always been like heroes with specialities. Well, not in the second part and not in the first part, but you get what I'm saying, pretty much, yeah. I think in second part you had some of them. Yeah, they had some specialties. I think you can live without it, because if you had space for one more skill, yeah, because you gotta have logistics. Like, you gotta. Some skills are just too good and too obvious. Okay. Second castle too easy, even on the highest of the difficulties. The castles are never well equipped, and they should have castle. Well, okay, maybe not always castle, but at least have them like formidable, because it's too easy. Sometimes you get like a horde of creatures to fight for a gold mine, but the castle is like, there's like 100 of them, 100 troglodytes or something. It's too easy. Or maybe that's just a random generator just messing with me. I don't know. Multiplayer and ranking, that's gonna be a deep dive, because it's not there yet, but I guess that's gonna be the most important. If you can do some kind of a ranking, and if you can do multiplayer like you did on ubi.com, maybe not necessarily like this, but something like that, something with a ranking, you guys are gonna kill it with this game, because ordinary people, just from the profit perspective, there are plenty people who work on computers, and this game is turn-based, and if you're gonna play unlimited amount of time, then you'll be able to play at work even if it's competitive and it's on a ranking, because that's what you agreed, and unlimited time is what you play. And so you could get a lot of like normal people who don't have time to play. That's kind of what it is. It's like I used to play chess with my dad, but we never met. But we used to play chess. The chessboard was there, and everybody made a move whenever they got to the chessboard. And yeah, sometimes we didn't see each other for like a month, but chessboard was moving. So that's the kind of stuff I think there's an opportunity there, because if you can get that, you can get maybe a Heroes Free community, I would think. And they are, they are the people you want to get, but potential for normal people is there as well. That's for sure. Damage not register. That's a bug. I had no thoughts. It shouldn't happen. It's a demo. Fuck it. No one cares. Unlimited time portal, no good. Yeah. Yeah, bring some kind of a breakdown to the battlefield. There is a list, but I gotta click for it. Just like do if he's gonna retaliate or not, maybe that could be useful. Or maybe have that knowledge, like that can be part of scouting, or like something, yeah. But get it in there. It's actually quite useful. And what else? Oh yeah, on the schisms, the stacks. I cannot summon those stacks. They all can summon their creatures, and computer can do it, but I can't. Somehow I have never focus points. Also, on that topic, focus points. I see where you're going with that. I understand what you're doing with that. Is it gonna work? Not for creatures, but yes for heroes. Yeah. For creatures, Have them once every 3 turns or something, I don't know. But for heroes, you can have focus points, that's fine. I can be wrong on this one, but that's what I feel honestly, so that's what I'm saying. Oh yes, oh yeah, the Pandora's box. Maybe AI is messing with the UI or whatever is messing with me again, but when I was going on to Pandora's box and there were creatures in there, for about 20 times, neither of these creatures could join my army. I think there should be one stack where the creatures are better, but they're not from your town, and a stack that's smaller, but that they are from your town and you can join them to your army. The trick is, yeah, even if you don't have any available slots, yeah, if that Pandora box opens, it needs to have units that are in your army. Or else it's a punishment more than anything. And that is it. Let me think about it then again. Yeah, Heroes game, that's for sure. I spent so much time and I'm still enjoying it. So yeah, the classical buildings are there. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's a Heroes game. I gotta tell you guys, you don't even have to go that hard with the graphics, I don't think so. It doesn't have to be like super goddamn, super resolution, super detailed. No, I don't think, because you're not gonna have these people who play Heroes free to play this game, because they may still have those computers that run Heroes free. Actually, I can just make sure you can have some settings that can run from older computers. That's what I would say, because you may just have that community come over, and if they come over, you've won. That's what you want. If you have them on, you've won, basically. But you gotta be cool. You cannot do it pandering. You gotta kind of just do the right thing and hope they do the right thing. That's what you gotta do. And obviously, yeah, just do everything I tell you. Always. Always. Don't subscribe. Don't like. Don't watch.